Bad news. Bad news. Everything that could go wrong did go wrong today. Let's talk about it. Hello, heroes and villains. Welcome to Multiverse. So today we will continue playing the Legendary Heroes event. So we've got a new set of daily missions today. So we have some missions in the open world, Doom, Metropolis. So here you can see the missions. So you only have to play 3 of those missions in order to be able to complete the event. So enough stalling. Let us go play some missions. So here we are in Doom, the Metropolis. Sally already picked up some of those missions before. There's even one mission that I already completed that I never came back to collect the reward for. I will come back a bit later to collect the reward. So let us pick the mission that we did not pick before. And there is one mission where we have to pick up a rifle over here. So let us pick the rifle and let us go play some missions. Sadly earlier today, when I tried to record this video, sadly the game crashed once or twice. And then afterwards, for extra fun, turns out that the recording, the audio I recorded, didn't record at all. So I have to redo the recording for the whole thing. Here there's a mission you can pick from our friend Lois Lane. Obviously, I already did pick that mission, so I cannot pick it up again. And here with the rifle, what you have to do is that you have to find those little cloud thingy, and you have to shoot them down with the rifle. You can see there's a different loadout. There's one of the loadout is to shoot the cloud thingy. The other loadout is a healing ability, and of course, you can use a rifle as a rifle to be able to defend yourself against evil enemies. Oh, and here we have the evil Doomsday. We'll go fight Doomsday in just a minute. But first, let us shoot some clouds. And you can see the clouds do some damage to your character. So you need to use some probiotics in order to be able to protect yourself from that. For the clouds themselves, we don't really need that. And we will use the probiotics only once we go fight the evil Doomsday. So here we can see the Doomsday Plague probiotic. So this is a consumable that will protect us when we do consume it. So let us, and again for the smaller cloud, we're not going to use it. There's no point. The only real use is to fight the evil Doomsday. And as you can see, of course, we're competing with other players in order to be able to get the objective. And it's one of the nice things I like about those events is that it brings back people to some of the older maps that people don't really visit anymore. So yes, the drawback is that you have to compete for objectives, but at least it gives you other players to be able to play with, especially for some of the group content. So if you were struggling to be able to play, let's say, the bounties on this map, today was a good day to be able to come to this map to try to play those bounties. There should be plenty of players today to be able to play those bounties. Again, as you saw, the evil cloud did some damage to us. Not a big deal, but ideally, you don't want to get damaged by it. Let's go click our friend over here.
What hit me? Probably one of those LexCorp stun grenades.
Oh, and here's the evil Doomsday.
I'm ready to get back in the fight now.
We might as well go fight the evil Doomsday. Why not? Oh, our friend. You saw our friend fall down over there. He probably doesn't have some probiotics. Like the damage from the cloud around Doomsday, from the aura around Doomsday is pretty brutal. So yeah, you pretty much need to use the probiotics. I could see maybe a fire tank being able to survive through that without the probiotics. Let's see if we can raise our friend.
Give up.
Yeah, as you saw, as soon as he gets back up, he gets damaged again. So once more. I guess he doesn't realize that he has to wait to be outside of the aura before getting back up. Oh well, we tried. So let us fight the evil Doomsday. And there's a few of us. Normally at this point, we should be able to solo him with the most DPSs. Oh, that one did hurt though, so let's heal ourselves a bit. With this character, I have a couple of healing abilities. Obviously, there's the supply drop, but I have a supercharge also that can heal me, and of course, there's the cola that can heal. And I do have also a couple of shields. I have the shield from the quantum tunneling, I also have a shield from when I use my weapon buff, because I have the Clarion equipped, that also gives me a shield. And there's another shield that I can get if I roll down.
I'll wrap this up.
Great Krypton.
I'll show it to you a little bit later. So I don't know if you saw, there's a smaller shield that out there. You can see the shield pretty well here. So thanks to one of the mods I have, when I roll down, it does create a shield around my character. So technically I have 3 shields with this character. The Quantum Tunneling, the shield from the Clarion, and the shield from the mods when I roll down. Oh, and we've defeated the evil Doomsday. So now I guess we can go around completing the other missions. So let us continue. Oh, and the evil Doomsday is back. We don't really need to defeat him again, so let us continue. There's a feat for defeating Doomsday. I think it's 24 times. Full disclosure, I don't recall if I did complete the feat or not. It doesn't really matter. So here, let's go up all the front over here. So there's a few objectives we have to complete. We have to defeat 99 LexCorp agents. There's also some Star Labs guys that we have to help out. Oh, there's one over here.
Thanks for the backup. Now I need to get back to my squad.
So we can pretty much complete 2 or 3 objectives at the same time. Like there's some guys who have to save from the evil cloud. Again, we could have used a probiotic not to get damaged. Doesn't really matter. It doesn't do that much damage, and we heal quickly enough. Oh, and this is where we crashed. So let's try again. Now I can't really complain. I don't crash all that often. It's a once in a while thing. Although I probably shouldn't say that. I'm probably going to start crashing. Now that I've said this, but compared to some of the other players, some people are telling me horror stories from playing on Xbox or from playing on Switch. I have to admit, on PlayStation 5, I don't have that many issues. Yeah, the audio that crashes, that gets really annoying when I try to record a video and the audio crashes like that. Of course, the game crashing is a bit annoying, but again, the game crashing doesn't happen all that often. The audio crashing, though, does happen quite a bit. I have to be extra careful to... usually I do a sound test before I start recording, and even then, sometimes I'll do my sound test, everything seems fine, and then I'll start recording, and 10 minutes into the recording, the audio doesn't work anymore. Or in this case, the audio never worked to begin with. It worked fine for my test, and then afterwards, didn't want to work no more. And sadly, I only realized that when I started doing the editing, and realized that, holy crap, I have to redo the whole audio. And here we are.
Thanks for the backup.
And I was trying to race against the clock to try to release the video earlier today. But then at some point, I came to realize that I had to let it go. And I knew that I would not be able to release it until much later during the day, or in the evening in this case. And here we are.
Thank you, whoever you are. Is the coast...
Sadly, sometimes, when you get stuck in quicksand, you have to learn to let it go. And you have to learn to that you're not going to be able to make it as you were planning. So you have to let it go, come back to it later, and then finish it at a later time, even if that wasn't your plan to begin with. It's sad, but it happens. Oh, there's some evil LexCorp who dares attack me. Like one thing go wrong, and another thing go wrong, and something else go wrong. At some point, you have to just let it go, and figure that, okay, I'll come back to it later. The universe is telling me that I cannot do it right now. And it's a tough lesson to learn. It's something that I've learned in sports way back when. And sadly in sports, you don't have the luxury to just let it go. Sadly, when it happens in the middle of a match, you cannot say, okay, I'll let it go and I'll figure it out later. It doesn't work like that. You're straight in the middle of the match. So you keep on fighting and fighting and fighting to try to get out of the quicksand, and it just doesn't work.
I got a job to do.
But when you're not in the middle of a hockey match and you get stuck in quicksand, usually you have the luxury to say, okay, I'm gonna let it go. I'll get back to it later, and I'll fix it later. Although sometimes when you have a deadline, especially a tight deadline, you cannot afford to do that, so you have to try to fight to get through the quicksand, and it's never a good idea.
Thank you.
Yeah, sometimes you manage to get through it and finish up whatever you're doing, but usually you're not very happy with the result. And sometimes, even worse, sometimes your boss is not happy with the result. But in this case, I did not have to rush. I could decide, okay, I'm gonna let it go, and I'll get back to it later. Sadly, that meant that the video gets released much later today. But I don't really have any set deadlines. Basically, any deadlines I have are deadlines I set for myself. So today it was easy enough to say, okay, let it go. We'll get back to it later, and sadly, we will have to release it much later than we want to.
Heck of a lot easier with
It's
heroes
sad,
like
but
you.
it happens.
You'll be pacified. Step back.
So there's plenty of NPCs all over the place to be able to complete the missions. Obviously, today you have to compete against other players to be able to get to complete some of those objectives. But there's plenty of NPCs, and they respawn quickly enough that it's not really an issue. It just means that it might take a few minutes more to be able to complete a mission. Now, I don't try to rush through the content. I see a lot of people who try to get to endgame as quickly as possible, or try to complete missions as quickly as possible. I don't really do that.
I'm ready to get back in the
Normally, I savor playing the missions. I savor playing DCUO. I don't try to rush through it. You can see it whenever I play a character from level 1 to level 30. Very often people ask me if I want help to level up faster. I don't want to. I want to take the time to level up from level 1 to level 30. I want to take the time to play the missions. I want to play the game. I don't want to rush through it. But sometimes, sadly as you saw, there's other players that will get the objective before you do. It's not a big deal. It just means that we'll be playing the game a little bit longer. And so we're almost, we're doing well with the 99 NPCs. Also, sometimes people will create groups. If you have a map where you need to defeat, in this case, 99 NPCs, there are some maps where it goes as high as 303 NPCs. Often, what people will do is that they will form groups to do that. Personally, I don't do that. Again, I savor playing the game, so I just take the time to just play those NPCs, those missions slowly but surely, and I just go through those NPCs one at a time. So I get no rush. I really enjoy. Sometimes I'll just fly around DCUO just for the fun of it, and when I play a mission, usually I'll use that also as an opportunity to be able to just fly around, relax, and then defeat some evil LexCorp security guys when they dare to attack me. Oh, sorry about that. When I did my recording, there was the evil Rocky who started barking at the time. It was pretty hot today, and Rocky was looking for attention a lot more than usual. Poor little guy was hot.
Thanks for the backup. Now I need to get back to my squad.
It was pretty hot over here, so when Rocky gets hot, he's a bit more of a baby than usual.
Step back.
What hit me? Probably one of those LexCorp stun grenades. Thank you, friend. Thanks. I think I can make it back to medical on my own from here.
That's a bit strange. The music acts all kinds of funky. I don't usually use the game's music. Normally I use my own music. But I thought for a while the music that seems to be kind of upbeat, so I thought I could use the music from the game. Oh well, maybe not. So we're doing good progress. Oh, Doomsday has been repelled again. Ah, poor Doomsday. I guess he's going to get repelled a lot today. So today there should be plenty of people playing on this map. So if you ever need to defeat Doomsday, the time is now. Or again, the same for Bizarro or Ankensha. We'll fight Ankensha a little bit later. We're almost done with the 99 LexCorp agents. Almost there, stun target.
Nobody said this job would be easy, but it's a heck of a lot easier with heroes like you.
So as you saw, Doomsday is already back. So he comes back pretty quick.
Thanks to you.
So if you still need to defeat Doomsday for like 24 times, I think is the maximum amount you need. Today will be a good day to do that. And as you saw, he does respond quickly enough. So if you have a good group... Oh, here's Ankensha. If you have a good group, you should be able to defeat Doomsday quite a bit. If you want to. Let's summon our friends to fight evil Ankensha. And again here, so there's a couple of guys already here. So I could solo Ankensha, but seeing how we already have some people here, why not? There's no reason not to fight him with other players. You don't get any extra bonus if you fight Ankensha solo. Maybe you should though, but it doesn't work like that.
Take this.
Almost there. Oh yeah. So we're not quite done yet. We still have a few. We still have a few NPCs we need. And I think we still have to rescue a few civilians or a few Star Labs dudes.
You are under arrest. You won't defeat a Green Lantern.
Oh, I guess we're done. Let's get rid of that little guy who's looking for trouble. Let's go see Lois Lane first. I wasn't sure if I was done, but I guess I am. So
You push Doomsday back? Thank you.
Lois Lane completes her mission.
Not gone for good.
Let's complete our mission here.
You collecting these samples will have the dual purpose.
And we
of
should be able to
keeping
complete
folks
one
safe
more
from
mission and we'll be
infection,
good to go.
And it will help our scientists develop a cure.
A number of my operatives have already.
So there you go. So
reported
the
it.
Lois
Thanks for
Lane
the
mission did
assist.
count towards the progress. So any three of those missions should do the trick to be able to help you progress. So if we take a look at our progress, so we are at 9 out of 10. So if all goes well, tomorrow we should get our rewards. So tomorrow we should get some new daily missions. Although here we already completed the mission, so no reason not to collect our rewards. So tomorrow we will get some new daily missions. There's also the weekly missions. We did not play the weekly missions just yet. We will play those weekly missions Friday for Live at 5. So put on your best Superman costume, and Friday at Live at 5 we will play some Superman related missions. So this was the Legendary Heroes event for today. See you guys tomorrow.